you do not give a wife unless she asks for them. One of them is exercise equipment. You don't give your wife exercise equipment unless she asks for it. And the other one is a vacuum cleaner. This is called EyeVac. We've had 210,000 QVC customers who have picked it up. It is the coolest vacuum cleaner I've ever seen. I don't own this model. I own a different one that resides in our kitchen every day of every year. We've got a lot of dog hair in our house with 3 puppies. And this works like an automated vacuum system, almost like a home vac. It's got a sensor built into it that if I put a broom in front of it, it'll automatically come on with a very powerful motor. We made a big mess here. By the way, my friend Kylie will appreciate that we did corn chips and tissue paper and oatmeal, okay? So all you do is you place your broom in front of it. Can you hear it? It came on. And now I'll just start sweeping this in. And all you do is you push it towards the center. And I'm going very slowly so you can pick it up and our cameras can pick it up. And watch what it does. It just picks all of it up in an automated fashion. Now, if you've got a litter box, that's exceptional. Okay? I'll get all of it. Here's how I do it at home. I'll show you in real time, okay? And then I move on. Oh, I missed one. But there it is. So it's an automated system. We're at $99.98, and you don't see this very often for under $100. Now, I don't know if you could hear that, but it just shut itself off automatically. I have 5 easy pay payments for you, so it's $20 a month, and I've got free shipping and handling for you as well. I do have colors for you. I've got the silver out here in front of me, but I'll show you the other colors that are available right now. I've got a black, and then I also have a white. And this is the Pro model. This is the bigger bin, super easy to empty out, okay? There's a little canister that you pop out. And I'm telling you, I probably use it 4 or 5 times every single day. I'll bring Kylie back in. Kylie, are you ready? Of course you are.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
I'm always prepared. I'm like a Girl Scout here.
This is the only vacuum I've ever owned that I played with. That was actually fun to sweep dirt into. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, and you and I have presented the EyeVac Home for many years here at QVC. And one of the biggest requests that we got from our viewers at home was we want more capacity. We want it to be even more powerful. Yep. And that's where the Pro was introduced. But the Pro is actually where the EyeVac line started. This is where you see it in big commercial spots, you know, hairdresser salons, industrial parks. And here it's loaded with features. So you've got multiple filters inside of this. You've got that automatic infrared sensor. You've got indicator lights that let you know when it's full. You've got the most powerful and the biggest capacity, and easy to turn it off and on with the dial, which we will show you. But Dan, the best part about the EyeVac is it's always out, it's always on, and it's always ready to clean for you. So it's like having that central vac system in your home, but without that central vac price tag. And as you showed, all you have to do is get in front of it. There's 2 little dots that are low on the unit. That's your infrared eye. And when you put it in your auto mode, it's incredibly intelligent. It knows that you're there. So the second we get our broom in front of it, all we have to do is sweep right up to it, and in goes that debris. If you have pet owners at home, this is amazing. But we have multiple modes. So not only do we have the auto mode, we have manual, which means if I get in front of it, nothing will happen until I tell the EyeVac to turn on. That's this big switch right here. And the second we hit that, you can see I'll just push that pet fur in, and you'll see that's 1,400 watts of power, a 1.6-gallon capacity inside, and the biggest EyeVac that we've ever offered here before.
Anybody's got a litter box. You know how the cat kicks the litter out off the edges?
Yes.
This is perfect for that. And a broom is still one of the most effective cleaning tools you've got. Where the broom failed you was the dustpan always let you down. Hey, the broom works hard. The dustpan is lazy. It just lays there. So you always wound up with that line of dirt that you couldn't get rid of. So you turn it on, and then all you do, look how much I've got a pile of stuff here. But all you do is you sweep it in, and then use your broom to force the rest of it underneath, and it picks everything up. And that mess is gone. And then when the time comes, by the way, you'll hear it turn itself off. Give it a second. There it is, okay? And then to empty it, all you do, okay, here's a built-in filter. You've got a huge bin That's the biggest bin I've ever seen on an EyeVac. And then you've got a washable filter. So you could take that out and be able to clean it and keep everything running perfectly well. And by the way, even when you open the basket, it shuts itself off automatically. So there's there's a lot of important new technology for a vacuum cleaner. And I don't remember ever seeing this for under $100 before, Kylie.
No, this is a great deal on the Pro version for sure. Again, because you have the biggest capacity and most powerful unit, and this is really where the company originated. You're going to see right here all the ways you're going to use it. As you pointed out, for the kitty litter box, it's amazing. It is something that you will use once or twice a day versus taking out that upright vacuum once or twice a week. Not to mention, like you said, the broom is one of the best ways to clean our floors because it goes in compact areas and places where our regular vacuum just can't go. But where it failed you, you're right, is that you got to bend over, you got to chase that line of dirt, you got to get that dustpan, and it becomes a chore. By the time you would take any of that out or get that upright vacuum out, the EyeVac's already going to do the job cleaning because you sweep right up to it. There's your inlet. It's about the size of a quarter, so as long as you have a dry particulate that's no bigger than that, you'll be good to go, and it's easy. And Dan, if you actually want to pull your filter back out of your unit, that was a good shot of that. I want to talk about that a little because you have dual filtration.
And I have not cleaned the filter on this one, so it's a little dirty.
I don't want you to. Yeah, that's okay, because these are washable and reusable, but there's a fine mesh particulate that's around there that's going to stop the bigger particulates from going into the filter. So that's actually a really nice feature that we added to the Pro model. So you're not going to get all the pet fur and that stuff in there. And those filters, when they get dirty, you wash them out, you reuse them over and over again, so there's no cost of ownership whatsoever.
You made me touch dirty, yucky stuff.
I'm sorry. I know, and you're a germaphobe too. So.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
But what we did here too is, you know, we have the clear front canister to show you those internals as well. To control it, it's really easy. That dial's right here. You just twist it. It says on, it, off, auto, and manual. So when you go ahead and turn it on, I'll show you when I feed it the pups. And I know you love to do this too, Dan. When you get in front of it, we start to just feed it the pups. It's a really little hungry guy. And what you'll notice is they move around. That's the Cyconic technology that's in here. So it's all the bells and whistles that you would have with your regular upright vacuum. It will let you know when it's full. And as Dan showed, you pop the top out, this comes out, and you take it right to the garbage can. Super, super easy.
Yeah. I like playing with the little fuzzy ball. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Your hands are dirty now.
Yeah. Ginger, thank you. Ginger was over here tearing up tissue paper like a small cat. Okay?
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, all you do is take your broom. When you've got I'll turn this around. Here's your knob, and on the knob, you've got a setting which is off, auto, and then it lights up, and then the manual. The manual setting, all you do is, I tend to kick it. That's just normal. You push the little button right here. But on auto, which is how we have ours set up at home, all you do is take your broom in front of the eye, which are the two little dots down here at the bottom, and then it'll automatically turn on, okay? Well, hold on. Oh.
Did you put it on auto? Make sure the light illuminates.
I did. I set it on the wrong one. Okay? So can you hear it? And then you just start sweeping stuff towards it, and you can see the vacuuming power. That's 1,400 watts on that motor. So things get cleaned very, very quickly. Now, if you miss a little bit, you push it towards the front, but it's the perfect machine. If you've got a beach house and you drag sand in, you've got to get that up quickly. Otherwise, you run the risk of damaging your hardwood floors or wearing out your carpeting. Leaves, debris. We've got 3 dogs in the house, so they're always tracking things up. Ours resides in the kitchen, but this started out with things like bakeries, hair salons, and professional applications. It's great that we've got the Pro model on the air for less than $100. Our retail value on this is even higher than our usual QVC price, which is $60 more money. So I'm gonna break my own rule and say, this vacuum cleaner is a great gift. Normally, you don't give vacuum cleaners as presents.
Well, I agree with you. I love a practical present.
Yeah.
I'll take a vacuum cleaner as a gift all day long, and I've given vacuum cleaners as a gift. But the one thing that your vacuum cleaner isn't going to do is just always be out and ready to clean for you, and that's why people love the EyeVac. If you have anyone that has pets, like you said, this is a perfect gift. Anyone who's out in the garage, who's like a garage enthusiast, maybe likes to work in a shop, you can put sawdust, nuts and bolts, screws, things that you probably wouldn't want to put in your regular upright vacuum, but this is always out and on. So again, I can show you too, real in my home, and obviously we're sweeping from from the side so we can show it to you. When you get this home and sweep, you're going to be in front of it. It's so easy. So the infrared eyes are right down at the bottom. You literally get in front of it with your broom or sweep right up to it. I like to activate it first. So I activate it, and then in goes that dirt and debris. And as we pointed out, multiple modes. So I'm going to turn that dial, switch it to manual. Nothing will happen until we tell the EyeVac to activate, which is this little button right here. But what we didn't have to do, Dan, was chase that line of dirt, bend over, break up that big 20-pound vacuum. The job is already done, and our home is nice and clean.
By the way, the bin is about 4 to 5 times the size of a bin of a regular cordless vacuum. So I find myself emptying mine maybe every almost 2.5 to 3 weeks. That's it. Here's the silver. Take a look over here because I've got the white and the black for you available as well. That sale price will be going away, and I really appreciate that we've got that sale price for Black Friday long before Black Friday ever got here. Kylie, it's always good to see you. Thank you for your help.
Good to see you too, Dan. You take care.
Be well. Bye-bye. Now, if you missed out earlier,